less of a, well, let me just be blunt, you're not going to see very good gameplay. I'm an absolute bot at Fortnite. I do enjoy battle royales, even though I'm not very good at them. Fortnite being the one I am the worst at. I do enjoy Apex Legends. I enjoy PUBG every once in a while. And I mean, I'm not great at those two, but I think I'm a lot better. But in this video, I'm just going to be showing you how I do when I play, jump on Fortnite for a little bit and try to play a little bit. Okay, so I managed to grab a lever action rifle. I missed the first shot, hit the second one, and my opponent has the tactical shotgun and just manages to, I believe he had 3 shots on me there. Looking back on it, it's a lot easier to see why I lost. I thought he had the same kind of shotgun as I did, and I was just wondering how he managed to shoot me 3 times in the time it took me to shoot him once. So you can already see kind of how these are gonna go. I did manage to at least hit him with a bullet for 44 damage, so that's pretty impressive in its own right at this point. But the reason I started trying to play Fortnite a little bit was because it was suggested to me by some colleagues who were really into it, and then some friends. I know there's a lot of people who like Fortnite, a lot of people who aren't the biggest fan of Fortnite, but I think it's a pretty cool game overall. The building aspect is definitely has its own difficulties for me. There's not a lot of games I play that have that kind of mechanic, so in some ways I'm still learning to work around with that, work to play with that too. But I don't know. I mean, I can do like a basic, I think they call it like a ramp push, where you put a wall, then a ramp, then a wall, then a ramp kind of thing. I can do that. I can do, I'm trying to think. I mean, I can build the house around myself real quick when I'm being shot at, turtling up or whatever. I've also been starting to be able to do, not 90s, but like building up and then kind of starting to build in a different direction. Now when I say can do that, that doesn't mean I will in the heat of combat. I panic a lot in this game. Like a lot. So I panic a lot. And then I forget to build. I switch from my pickaxe to a weapon, to a pickaxe, back to some random weapon. So I really tend to fall apart in this game in the heat of the moment. Let's see. I think here I went to, I believe this is, I want to say Dirty Docks. Yeah, oh, it's right on the map. So it's right on the minimap, so I did go to Dirty Docks, because I figured it would not do me dirty. I am chasing this guy around. I'm pretty sure I managed to shoot a box. Yeah, this guy had to have been a bot, or he was panicking just as hard as I was. Because I literally chased this guy around, shot at him, hit a box, got ready to shoot again as he stayed still, not 10 feet from me. Oh, this is the best part. So I thought this guy was a player, so I just lit him up, for no reason, and took 30 damage to my health. I mean, I got a few things from him, but I'm not sure that was worth it in the end. So now I'm just kind of looking around for some better weapons. Breaking these boxes and stuff to try to get some wood, so in case I don't absolutely panic, I'll be able to build something. Which is why I went to this truck to try to get these as much wood as I could real quick. And then I'm still looking for better weapons and health, especially shield. So I'm looking. I think at one point I notice, yeah, okay, right there. I pulled the map and I noticed that the zone is pretty close actually this time, because in a first game I played for about probably 9 minutes without seeing anyone, so I decided not to even include that one. I died to zone just because of how far I had let it, how far it had gone. So, like I said, I decided not to include that one because nothing happened, and I mean, I know you guys will believe me when I say I play like a bot, but that one was a little much for even me, considering there was no reason I shouldn't have made it back. And I tried to build a ramp up a hill and fell off like 3 times. It was an absolute disaster of a game. I should just absolutely purge that from every memory card I ever put that on, which might actually just be the PS4 itself. But and here I found another medkit, so I'm just gonna pop it, at least be at 100 health. Still looking for shields and everything else. Okay, so there, I think I somehow fell off the stairs and then tried to play it off by grabbing ammo. Oh, this is another shining moment where I hear a chest and think it's above me for some reason. It's literally, I can see it glowing behind the console. So that was interesting. So I get rid of the, what did they call that? I always forget. Lever action shotgun, and replace that with small bandages. Just because of how abysmal I did with it in the last game, I had no desire to, show that again. So I find a blue assault rifle, which is cool. So the loadout so far is okay. Then I tried to switch to the front and threw it on the ground. Oh boy, I am very sorry for subjecting. And then I thought that was going to give me shield for some reason, but it was just a barrel after a closer investigation. I found this room weird because the chest was open, but nobody had really taken anything, especially the shield pot, which was kind of weird, so I end up using that myself. Oh, let me just finish my apology. I am sorry for subjecting you to this awful gameplay. Like I said, I enjoy playing the game, but if it does not hurt to watch back as well. So I switch out the band-aids for some small potions, which it kind of would have been nice to find before, so I could have used them and then the bigger one, but you can't have everything. So I think this is where, I start to chop down some more trees for wood. I literally just played these games just a few days ago, but I can't even remember if I actually end up managing to build anything. So, okay, look at me trying to hit the center of the tree, or the center when hitting things. That's something. We're gonna make it to the pro circuit yet. We're gonna make it to the world championship one day. Oh yeah. No doubt in my mind. So like I said, I think I'm just gathering more materials here. I typically like to have at least 500 wood. And try to gather the other stuff along the way. Here, look at that. I managed to build a single ramp up to the treasure chest there, so that is pretty great. There, I don't know. I kind of locked onto that for a long time. So we're gonna keep going. I think I was trying to get more towards center our zone at this point. Yep, just keep chopping down the trees. There we go. Now I can't remember. No, I must have not seen anybody here. I think so. Okay. So 25 players remaining already. So the games I tend to get put into tend to go pretty fast. I think, I'm sure compared to some of your guys' games, you would absolutely dominate this lobby. But for me, like, this lobby is, like, I don't want to say, I guess I could say difficult, because, like, you saw in that first match, I guess the first match isn't necessarily a fair comparison. Oh, here's where I find this guy. This guy was most likely a bot as well. So I follow him. He has no clue I'm coming up. And then, why I think he's a bot is right here. He's on the bridge and he literally can just not climb. So I shoot him down with the heavy AR real quick. And is that oh, did I just leave 2 purple weapons behind? That might have been an assault rifle and a sniper rifle. Okay, so apparently I can't even loot well. Oh man, watching this back pains me a little more each time, because like it's easy to see my mistakes a little better in hindsight. But that's okay, we at least got 2 kills now with 16 people left, so that's pretty cool. So we break down that, grab a crystal. We're gonna pop that crystal, and then I think we just keep on moving. Keep on keeping on. So, I think at this point, in all honesty, I'm just looking for a fight. I don't have the greatest of stuff, but eventually you get to that point where it's just like, I don't care. I want to see some action. So I maybe down sides just trying to look for anybody, see anybody. I'm looking around, just really looking for something to do. I kind of start tiptoeing there for some weird reason. Alright, so I'm really looking. I'm not seeing what I want yet. So I think that balloon thing, I could have probably shot that down and got some more loot. I think is how that works. I've kind of shied away from that because, just because of the fact that I figured it would draw people's attention to me and, make me a target for snipers and other players to rush in and get me. And then, third party upon third party upon third party. That could just be, some of my experience in other Battle Royale speaking, but I don't know, maybe next time I'll just have to go for it. So I'm just really looking around, not quite finding what I want. Oh, this also might be the game where I messed up with the recording, because I'm a bot in real life too, apparently. So I'm not sure if we are going to make it to the end of this game, but let's just see. I thought the ending was really cool, and I was excited about showing the ending, but I think this might have been the one where it got a little messed up. But let's just see real quick before I make claims, and they tend to not, or they turn out not to be true even. So I'm still looking. I'm keeping on the edge of zone. Try to, maybe get somebody who's weakened coming in. I don't see anybody. Maybe that wasn't. I think that was the plan, and then once again, I'm just really going. So I think I'm trying to go towards center again, just to see if I can pick up anyone that way. I did manage to find yeah, that is where it cut off. Dang. I did manage to pick up that blue tactical. The ending was really cool. There was a guy in a building across from me we had, and he managed to hit me a few times in return, so I popped those little shield things, and then he rushed me. He started building. I panicked. Luckily, he dropped down, so he didn't have the high ground. I switched to the tactical. He, I think, was shooting with a submachine gun, so he's shooting me, I'm shooting him, and we managed to actually trade. So we traded, and then it went to another guy, and we were in 4th place there. Well, the guy who was living was anyways, there was 4 left. I've never traded with someone before, so I thought that was pretty neat. Okay, so in this game, I thought I had landed alone, which I thought was pretty weird. But then right away, I start to hear footsteps. So I grab the chest real quick, just trying to get anything I can. Apparently I just leave the pistol though, but I do get the lever action, so that's good. Oh, I left that because I already had 2 submachine guns. Okay. And this is where I start to hear someone, so I'm looking up, I'm creeping around, hoping that they're just gonna pass me, and they do. And our aim was pretty good that time. I mean, it was literally on top of us, and stuff, but that's okay. So we secure that first kill there. And then we keep going. So we're picking up ammo, we got some bandages, big med kits. Oh, we ran past that somehow. So we grab all that. I think I start to hear another person around this time, yeah. Oh, this was a fight for the ages. So I see him. He builds a cone. I feel like he sees me at this point, but so I'm trying to peek, shoot directly in the corner. I should have shot right there. Yeah, I waited way too long. I could have easily won right there. I hit him for 21 and 36. He didn't, he was ready at that point, and he just pulled the trigger faster. So 21 and 36, so he was pretty low. If I just would have, sent it. So this is where he starts building on me. So, me panicking immediately. He gets on me, my aim there. That's what I'm talking about with the aim. That was awful. I managed to track him for probably 2 bullets. He went off to the left of me, and I just kept aiming straight forward for some reason. So that was pretty rough. Alright, so GG to our opponent there. They actually managed to aim their gun, which tends to be important. So, no hard feelings on our end. So I think the next game is going to be the last one I played for that night. If you'd like more gameplay like this in the future, just let me know. Always down to play more Fortnite. We could try Apex, which I'm slightly better at. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm having fun playing, but my level of gameplay is certainly nothing to, write home about. Actually, if you were me, you'd probably, want to burn the letters instead. Hide the evidence, Tell anybody who says you're a bot different. Let them know that you are the king of bots or something. I don't know. Oh man. It's so interesting being able to, watch other people. People are actually good at the gameplay, build, and then, for example, I think he's a pretty famous YouTuber for Fortnite. Fresh, and what's the other guy's name? Laserbeam, I think he plays with. Now, I don't watch them a ton, but I did look them up, just to see a little more, competitive, but still kind of fun videos. And they just tear into lobbies, it doesn't matter if it's solo against squads, solo against trios, a duo against, duo, their tournaments, cash tournaments, whatever. Those two, well, especially Fresh, are so good at the game, and then even watching, you know, popular like Twitch streamers like Tim the Tatman or Nick Merckx, who is a controller player. What are some of the other ones? Symphony. I think Cloaksy plays every once in a while. I'm trying to think who all plays in that group. Marcel. But you know, whatever. Even their, you know, their movement and everything else is just so different to my own. And I get that, you know, it's unfair. Well, I don't know. I think it's unfair to compare myself to, or really anybody, unless they're aiming for that level, to professionals or people who play video games literally for a living. But I don't know, it just always interests me, because like, you just watch them and then you get hyped up and you're like, yeah, let me just drop a 20 bomb, bro, and then you jump in and you're like, yikes. Now, what was happening here is I'm loading up real quick, trying to get, you know, the best things I can. I hear two people fighting above me. I don't know, in Fortnite, it's always weird for me hearing the footsteps and everything. They always sound like they're coming from somewhere else to me. Maybe that's just me. But I figure out like, oh, they're probably fighting above me, you know, because they're clearly not down here. So I start to try to get up there as soon as I hear, as soon as I start to hear the gunfire, you know, get a little more sporadic. So I run up there, I'm running up. You know, careful. I feel like I hear him coming down, and I did. That guy was a bot, and I still ran. I think he was a bot. I mean, I could be wrong. People probably look at me when they kill me, and they're like, wow, like, that can't be a real person. But, you know, surprise, surprise, it is. Anyways, I run right into his gunfire at the end. So I do pop a shield, and I see, you know, I peek the corner, see gunfire. So I start to run over there. He's built upstairs. So I start to freak out a little bit. I knock that guy. I'm looking for the other guy. I can hear him, but I don't know where he went. So I'm trying to look at all the corners so I don't get, like, randomly popped. And then I say, hey, what if I run upstairs? You know, then I can look. Try to peek, yeah. Try to peek from the high ground, see if I can't see him that way. And then I hear them, they're fighting those, I don't know what those guys are called even. The, like, advanced soldiers. They drop in, like, a big metal box and they make weird robot noises at you and they go, hey. Then they shoot at you from miles away, and there that person is. Perfect. So I picked them off with probably 30, maybe even less. I mean, it looked like it took, what, 1 or 2 bullets. So I start swapping out some of my stuff for their stuff. And, you know, I'm feeling pretty alright with myself. I mean, I third-partied, you know, I guess I third-partied 3 times, but, you know, I got the kills, I guess. So, that's cool. Then I'm trying to get out of there without getting shot at by those soldier goon things, because I have no desire to be shot at for, you know, 50 miles out. I always find those things so annoying because they just keep shooting at you. It doesn't matter, like, well, at least it seems to me, no matter how far I go, they just keep firing at you. When, like, you know, most things would have given up. So here I am doing my, you know, due diligence of collecting materials. And I don't think I've built a single thing in any of those games, these games so far. So, be pretty remiss of me to start now. Alright, so we're just gonna collect some wood. I think we collect some rocks maybe at some point. Nope. Forget the rocks. Only wood. Yeah, I think at this point I have 156 wood, and I think I was kind of realizing, like, hey, I am not really building much of anything. So I just kind of, put that off to the wayside. At this point, I try to take I want to take a car for a ride, but clearly that's not a car you can drive, so I just keep going. And then maybe a little more wood wouldn't hurt, I guess. I don't know what the game plan was exactly. I think I was just trying to center myself, into the zone. So I'm just going along my day, collecting more wood as I go. I think at one point I decided to go to, I keep forgetting the name of all the places on here. I don't think it's Salty Towers anymore, it's Salty something. But, before I started playing Fortnite this season, I had played the game a little bit before, and I was actually, somehow even worse. I'd never really played shooter games at all then when it first came out. Every time I saw a person, I completely panicked. Even worse than what I've been doing in these ones. So yeah. And once again, I'd like to say, this gameplay is just, just the average, games that I tend to have. I kind of wish I could have recorded a little better. I missed out. There was a cool one in, Pleasant Park that I landed and had a pretty cool game there. I think it was like it wasn't anything huge. I think it was like a 5-kill game or something, but I felt a lot better about that one. I am hearing gunfire. Oh, I actually did just now see a person run across. I didn't see that when I was playing, but this must be why people like to, I'm going the wrong way to where he was going. This must be why people like to review videos and everything when they're, trying to get better at stuff. Because you notice things you didn't see before. Like, there was definitely a blue weapon in there too. I'm not sure what it was, but I could have looked into that. Right here, I'm really hearing their gunfire, so I wanted to get the chest too, though, real quick. I'm just looking for this person. Just really looking for where they're gonna be. I think this is really close to the end too, guys. So before that, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in once again and watching this. And this, so the guy was up top and I saw him and he starts building on me. And we all know how that goes, and he pops me right there. I don't build a single thing. I did build a wall.